Hello everyone, this is how to set an online exam. You come to the main menu, drop down, scroll down, you are going to scroll down to online exams. Here is the online exams. You click the button that is there. You see different head subtitle. There is online exams, there's question bank, there's question group, position generate, and exam results. In creating an online exam, you are going to use just three of them, which is question group, question bank, and online exam. First, we will start with question group. In the question group, you click it like this, and these boxes are going to appear. So you will have to create a name on it. The name of the exam that you want to set. Is it going to be the mock, the preparatory? Is it a secondary school exam, senior secondary, or common entrance? Let's see, for instance, is it senior secondary school exam? It's already here. If it's not here, you just click here and write the senior secondary school standard exam. Or if it's mock, you click here and write it, or common entrance, whichever one it is, you click and write it. By the time you write it here, you are going to click the save button. When you click save button, it will automatically come to the group list. In this example, we are showing you it has been here already, so you just skip to the next one. But if it's not here, you are going to click it. And as well, you can edit any one you want here. You can edit it. For instance, the spelling, there's a spelling error, or the name is not well arranged. You are going to click this button that you are seeing here, and you arrange it. So this is the group. So even if it is mock, and you click it, let's see mock, and save like this. When you save, it's going to come to this group. But since mock is already there, it's going to tell us that we already have, you see, this group name already exists. So if it's there, you leave it. If it's not there, you're going to put the name that is there. That's to have a group name. The next stage is to come to the question bank like this. Go back to the online exam and click the question bank. This question bank, it also allows you to edit and to set exam questions. You check it if the list on that you have there, the questions are not been set, you have to add questions. But if it has been set and you want to change something from inside that question, that is when you go to the column and click the edit button. But let's set the question now. You go and add the question. You click the add question button. This is the add question button. You click it. To bring us to this place, we have three tables here. The first one is the class. You select the class that you want to set the question on. You check down, and you select the class. Let's say it's SS101. You select SS1. You come down to the select the section. You select the section. Is it section A, section B? You click it, and you come to the subject. Which subject do you want to set question on? Is it agri? Is it biology? Is it chemistry? Let's click on agri, for example. Then you come to filter and filter. So this is going to appear for you like this. These boxes are going to come. In these boxes, we have four up here. This is a single choice. This is the multiple choice. This is a true or false question. And this is the descriptive question. It's trying to ask, is it a single question and a single answer you want? Is it multiple choice answer you want? Is it true or false answer you want? Or is it a descriptive answer you want? Whichever one you want, the boxes are the same. They are going to come like this. So let's see, this is a single and this is a multiple choice question. Let's see and pick if it's a multiple question or a single question, whichever one you want to pick, it's going to come up. This is the level now. You click it. Is coming in three form. Is it an easy question you want to set? Is the question going to be a medium question, or is the question going to be a hard question? Anyone, let's pick just this medium and see. You come to the second, which is the question group, and click the button there. We have different stuff here. You can see what you set here on the question group. This is question group now. It's automatically coming to this question bank. If it's common entrance, you want to apply the question to, you click the common entrance. If it's junior secondary school, senior secondary school, preparatory or mock, you also click it. Let's click the preparatory now and see. You have clicked preparatory, you come down to this column. This is the mark. Which mark do you want to attach to that particular um, uh, subject? Is it going to that particular exam? Is it going to be a 60%, a 40%, a 30%, or whatever mark? What do you want? Let's say 60. Usually it's 60. Let's just put the 60 there and see how it goes. You come here and set your question. This question you want to set, think of any question that relates to, you have click agree. Okay, what is soil? Let's say, for example, what is soil? This is the question. And remember, you have to put your question mark on it. What is soil? Then you come to this place and type the answer to the soil. This is the first question. What is soil? Soil is the outermost part. Whatever, you check it and put the answer here. First, the answer of the soil. You can come to the second and decide to put another particular answer. You come to the third one. That's how you scroll down to the end. I think it has four options and put answer. Then you come to the answer button. You set the question and you already know which is the correct answer. If the correct answer to this question is option number one, you just click the option number one. If it's option number two, you click option number two and you will save. By the time you save, and if it's one, two, three, that's the answer, or all that is the answer, you are going to click it. You are going to save, press the save button. You press the save button, automatically it's not saving because we did not put anything, but you press the save button, then it will now go to the next stage, which is the online exam itself. You set that question, you go to the online exam itself. Come to this online exam, you can see this one has been set already and it is free. You have to set an online exam. You just click here, online exam. This is the title. Which title do you want to give your exam? Is it a second term exam? Is it a mock exam? Is it a first term exam or the third term exam? I'm going to write it in this column like this. So you write it, and you come to the class. You select the class. Is the exam for play group? Is it for nursery 1? Is it for nursery 2? Is it for nursery 3? Is it for SS1 or GSS1? We are always using the SS1. You click the exam SS1. Let's say this thing is second term exam. You just put second term, second term, and leave it. Then you come to this section. Is it for section A, for section B? For instance, you have more than one school, which we call section A and section B. You just click the all button. If you want the exam, all of them to write the same exam, you just click all. But if you don't want, you just leave it at just section A, meaning you are not going to highlight this one and put section A or section B, whichever one you like. Then you come to the subject. Which subject are you setting the exam for? Is it Agric? Is it Arabic, basic, biology, whichever subject you want, you click the subject. You come to the start time. When do you want the exam to start? Is it today, today's date, which is 7th? Is it going to be 2 weeks time? Is it going to be a month time? You just calculate the date. Whatever day you want to start the exam, you fix it here. And when you want the exam to end, you also fix it here. The time you want the exam to start, you fix it. And the time you want the exam to end, you are going to put it here. The duration of the time, the difference between the start time and the end time of that exam is what you put on this duration. Is it 30 minutes? Is it a 1 hour? Is it 2 hours? Whatever time you want it to start, you are going to put whatever time you want the exam to take, you are going to put it in this place. Then you scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll to this place. Limits of participants. In this column, sometimes it is possible that the student may have somebody at home or somewhere who he or she has given the password to say, I'm going to write an exam. You take my password and log in once the exam is started. Log in and you be write it for me. In that way, you'll be exam malpractice. So it's advisable that you put one there so that it's only a particular person that can log in. Once the student has logged into that system, no other person can log in into the system. And because it's having the password, not one other person can log into the system. So it will cut malpractices away from that particular exam. Here is the exam type. Which type of exam do you want to write? The mark type. The mark, what kind of mark are you giving? Is it based on percentage or a fixed? Whichever one it is, you are going to put it and say it's fixed or it's percentage, fixed or it's percentage. You decide that you put the passing mark. The pass mark of that exam is it going to be like 40 or 30? What score will the person get for you to know that that person has passed that exam? Is it 10? Is it 20? Is it 15? Is it 1? Whatever it is, you put it here. On the instruction, your exam instruction is either you say answer all questions or answer 4 questions. Answer number 1 and any other 3. There's an option. When it answer all questions, it's compulsory for all questions. Answer number 1 and any other 3. That student will know that number 1 is compulsory. Then the person will not answer any other 3. Meaning answer 4 questions out of 5 or out of 10. However you want your instruction to be, you are going to state it clearly on this column. Then we'll move down to the exam type. What type of exam is it? Is it a free exam? Is it an exam that they are paying for? If it's free exam, you click this free. But if it is an exam that you are going to pay for, you click the paid button here, and another box is going to appear for you, whereby you are going to write the fee, the amount that you want the student to pay. But mind you, once you put paid here, any student who did not pay will not have access to this exam. So you click the free so that everybody will have access to the exam. Then we come to the next stage, which is the question type. On this question type, what type of question do you want to set? Is it a fixed question or a random question? If it's a fixed question, it means the student number 1, it's an online exam. The student A number 1 question will be the same. Student B will still have the same question as his or her number 1. Student A number 2 will be the same with student B, student C, and student D. If it's random, student A can we have number 1 as the first question, and student B we have number 10 as the first question. So it will be a different question that is coming to them at the same time. Because when student A is answering number 1 and student B is answering number 1, there's tendency for them to do malpractice in the example because they are close to each other. But if they have different questions to answer, which is the random one you are picking, if they have different questions to answer, in that way, it will reduce the malpractice process, being that they will not have time to let me show you and let me not show you. So you have your choice to pick either the same question or different question. So randomly from number 1 to 10, and you have student A to maybe E or F, they will have different questions at the same time. But if it's fixed, they will have the same question to answer at the same time. So it depends on your choice, whichever one you want to apply in your exams. We'll come down to this results publish. Automatic and immediate. When you click this button, it means as soon as they finish writing the exam, the system is going to mark the exam and the results will be published immediately. But when you click manual and apply manual on it, it means the exam will be marked immediately, and the system will mark the exams and the record the score. But the exam will not be the results will not be published. It will have the management will have access to cross check it and check if there is any malpractices on it. So it depends on your choice. Down this place is the negative mark applicable. This is not usually used in the exams. For a process whereby you want to apply it, it means if a student fail a particular question, you are going to deduct the mark, deduct a certain mark from that student for failing that question. It is better for the student if you are using this one. It is better for the student not to even attempt it at all if you know he or she does not know it. If not, if she fails it or he fails it, they are going to deduct from that person on this one. So if you want it, you are like it. If you don't want it, just leave it blank there. Then mark display. If you allow this, it means to be able to have access, to be able to display your mark after you finished the the exams. Then when you are through with everything, you save. That's for exam setting.